YouTube? It's your boy Sick Official, aka Sick Poppy, aka The Don. Back with another video, and today we are reacting to DDG's entire fan base hates him now because of this mistake on live. Now, for those who don't know, DD had a show over the weekend. Well, the week. It's basically a love show. It was supposed to be a love show that kind of went wrong towards the end. Everything was kind of Gucci midway, and then it just started going left. So we're gonna see what's going on.
His dating show completely backfired. This was supposed to be the one piece of content that was gonna elevate DDG into the realm of contestant. DDG would even admit that he invested so much into the production, into the set, that he really wasn't expecting to make a profit. This was solely a legacy play. Well, that legacy play completely backfired, and now his fans not only hate him, but they also hate his girlfriend, India.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't make $1 from this shit.
And the fact that you didn't choose this finest of shits right here. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. Pressure.
Like,
her? You spent more.
Most expensive.
Look how she looking at him. Like, let her look at me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thing I ever did in my entire life.
How's the experience so far?
It was great. I don't care about the money. I don't know why I keep saying cap, bro. What I gotta lie for?
Which makes the outcome of this dating show even worse, because it didn't make you any money, and it wasn't a legacy play that DDG thought it was, but all it did was bring more negativity and backlash to him. And here's where everything went wrong. So at some point in this dating show, the girls began to take this thing really serious and began to really think they were dating DDG, and they were actually competing for his love. One girl even got this man name tatted on her during the show.
But yeah, I only have one tat.
just for her to get the boot the next day. That is crazy work, man.
And we'd never give up. And then, you want me to show you little? It's cute though. It's cute though.
Whoa,
It's
that's crazy.
Girl, no, your daddy finna be mad.
Whoa.
It's cute. Your daddy finna be mad. Like, what the fuck is my daughter doing with my name tag? First name tag.
Damn. I appreciate it. That's crazy.
Like it? How you
Look
feel about
good
that?
though. Huh?
No hug, nothing. Damn, that's crazy. I appreciate it though. Damn, that's like, damn, bro. Like, I just.
How you feel about that?
It's not like it's a permanent tattoo or nothing.
It is cute. Honestly.
I mean, it's-
honestly.
Nobody ever got my name tattooed on them before, so. Like,
But that's not really expressing how you feel though.
what you mean?
How you feel about
Why
it?
y'all pressing me?
That was her first ever tattoo. Like, I understand it's a game show, and some of these chicks,
And Flacco, back from the camera, dude. Like, you all up in the camera, dude.
knows
back,
no limit when it comes to
back.
chasing a bag. But when you get somebody name tatted as your first tattoo, there has to be some type of emotions at play here. Rather than not you truly understand what that emotion is. There's some emotions at play here, bruh. Some of these girls were offering up themselves to DDG. One chick named Bubbles was offering to blow bubbles on DDG joint.
Can you explain to me what's the process behind the bubble thing again? I just forgot.
Basically, if I'm giving you head, like you start off regular and then you work your way, your thing go to the
Like, no glaze, bro. Her face is just too perfect. Like, I don't know. The face card is crazy.
back, and like the back of your throat is kind of like slimy.
And she looks better without makeup. So I don't know why she'd be like putting mad makeup on. Like, all you need to probably do eyebrows, eyelashes, and then some lip gloss. Like, and then literally right when I said this, she went and did just that the rest of the show. Like,
So like when you come back up, it's gonna be slimy on your tip, and then I'll just like rub the slimy bubbly, and then yeah, blow on it.
All right.
Blow bubbles.
Now I remember.
she know what she doing.
Yeah,
She a
yeah.
veteran.
Well, I feel like we got a little connection going on.
The tender trick in me would like to assume that if a woman is putting herself out like this, throwing away all shame, ruining her good name and reputation, and offering up herself like this to a man for everyone to see, she would have to like this man somewhat. But then again, that's just a tender trick in me, bruh. Because a lot of these chicks don't got no shame. And you would think a chick offering to blow bubbles on a man's love muscle publicly for everybody to see is some type of risk or...
It's off topic, but it's like, I would hate to have this type of beard, bro, where it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you got the whole chin thing going, and it's kind of like right here is cool, but then it just goes down south from here, and it's just like a big chin strap. You can't grow none on your cheeks. Like, I would hate to have that. I mean, I could talk, bro. I can grow my beard out if I want to. You feel me? It's just that I like the goatee combo, mustache combo a little bit better. You feel me? That's the life hack right now.
It takes a lot for her to do so. But when dealing with these new age chicks, it doesn't, bro. These chicks don't got no shame. But for the most part, man, the audience seen like how dedicated these chicks were to win this show, and the audience took a liking to these chicks. The audience grew their own 4 favorites. The audience began to really believe this was a dating show, and DDG will eventually choose one of their favorites to at least date or pursue or see where things go after the show. DDG was calling this a love show. DDG was saying the chicks came on the show to find love, and he wants chicks who are really there for him. Everything was going well, and everybody was bought into the idea of the show for a while, until DDG brought on his real girlfriend, India, and that's when things took a sharp turn. Fans took to Twitter in droves saying India ruined the show, and they were done watching because DDG brought on his actual girlfriend to critiques, judge.
I don't know why they keep saying this. Actual girlfriend, actual girlfriend, actual girlfriend. Sure, it feels like Ruby Rose all over again, whereas like he was denying it and he was kind of like playing it off like they was cool and it wasn't dating, but the whole time they was more than cool and dating. You know what I mean? But
the girls competing for his love and to eliminate them. And the fans at that point began to realize this is a scam.
no, this was crazy. Not this, obviously, but
What's up, loser?
Wait.
They technically. Oh.
What's up, losers? It's crazy.
They did lose.
It was at this point specifically the show's honeymoon phase was officially over. It was officially over, man. People began to feel bad for the girls now because a lot of these girls came on and they ruined their digital footprint, bro. Who is about to date a girl who was on DDG's dating show talking about if he got an STD, then I got one too. I'm going to suck it out of his love muscle. Who's going to date a girl talking about, hey, DDG, can I blow bubbles on your love muscle? Who's going to date a girl who gets DDG's name tatted within 24 hours of knowing him? They permanently ruined the digital.
yeah, that's you are getting money, nigga, who is willing to buy a cover-up tattoo. Ain't nobody taking that shit serious, dude. Ain't nobody gonna take you serious with another dude tatted on you. You feel me? Like, that's
footprint for, I guess, them actually thinking that will earn them their love and earn them an opportunity to date DDG. So people felt horrible because he didn't bring his real girlfriend, who's them calling them losers, who's then like scrolling through like their living quarters, calling it dirty and dissing them.
We can go ahead.
Come on, let's go. Come on in.
Okay. It smell cool in here, though. That was a nice painting you made for that lady.
Huh?
Huh?
she's talking about Undertaker.
Bed's not made. Food on the nightstand. You with this?
Huh?
You with this? You like this way of living for the ladies? Please.
Like, damn, you don't got nothing to say. Like, like why you always gotta act like?
Please. Please. Ooh.
I'm nervous.
I like that they all get mirrors. This is cute.
It came across as catty and mean girlish. Now, DDG would say that this was designed to look this way. He brought her on because he designed his show after Flavor of Love. And when you watch Flavor of Love, New York, which was a fellow contestant who made it to the final round, she came back to kind of interview the girls, intimidate them, see how they play out to
We going 2x speed this. You feel me?
find out who's good for Flavor Flav. But the difference is New York and Flavor Flav weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. Amy Love and DDG are actually dating. So to bring her onto a dating show, yeah, it kind of presented itself as a humiliation ritual.
And by the way, y'all, India was supposed to, I don't know if y'all ever watched Flavor of Love, but I don't know if y'all know New York from Flavor of Love. That was her whole point of coming here.
Now with this point, okay, cool. I get the idea that she was trying to get down, but at the same time, you got to think and realize that even in TV, there's certain things that they have to cut back on because the way the world is now isn't how it was 20 years ago, 10 years ago even. You feel what I'm saying? So stuff that was on TV then, if it was on TV now, it would cancel. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, the idea is cool. That don't mean that it's gonna work today, because people get mad over the littlest thing. They get offended over the simplest things. You feel what I'm saying? So you kind of have to almost nerf it in a way. You got to PG it in a way, because the world is mad sensitive now, bro. Like, jokes that were made in 1990s, stand-up comedies, movies, all that. Today, it will be over with. You know what I'm saying? You got girls over here talking about, oh, I feel some type of way about the jokes they was making on Martin. It seemed a little bit colorist. Look, everybody was getting joked on Martin and shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta kind of take that into consideration. Just because you get it, don't mean the world's gonna be okay with it. And that's how you have to move as somebody who's doing something. You're bigger than you were before. This is a big production, and you got a bigger audience. You got 50,000 as average people watching you. You feel me? All right, 20,000 average, but for the most part, it was 50,000 in your chat watching. You know what I'm saying? You're not a small YouTuber no more. You know that. You're not a small streamer no more. You know that. That's why Kai's content seems to be geared towards kids, because he knows that there's certain things that you can't do, certain things that you can't say, certain ways that you have to move in order for it to be cool and all green lights. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and even then, he's getting canceled for little stuff like that. So it's like,
intimidate y'all.
DDG, what's the point of the show?
The fuck you talking about?
What was the point of the show? What's the point of your show?
Why you saying, we the same age?
We not the same
and I'm gonna wait till he answers, then I'm gonna say my
age.
piece.
What was the point of the show?
What you want, Auntie? What'd you say?
I just want to know, what were we here for?
To find love with me.
All right, so you see how he says that, right? But then when he goes to explaining everything and the backlash and all that, it's all, oh, y'all are, like he presents it as, oh, this is a love show. It's also a game show too, but it's a love show where I find love, where I bring ladies on the show and I see who's really here for me, right? But as it goes on, these girls is really catching feelings for you. These girls is taking it serious. You're not letting them know that it's just for entertainment. You're promoting it as a genuine, like, yeah, I'm trying to genuinely get to know somebody. Obviously, you're not gonna get married, but cool. But dude, and then when you addressing the backlash, it's, oh, y'all are mad parasocial. Y'all really think that I'm about to go date somebody that I just met? Nobody thought that, D. But at the same time, it's like, apparently they thought that. You feel me? Apparently the girls on the show thought that. That's how you addressed it. That's how you explained it. That's how you laid it down. That's how you promoted it. You feel me? So you can't really be this whole parasocial thing you be using all the time, bro. And I can't even back you on this one. You on your own, buddy. And I'm not turning my back. I'm just saying, like, I gotta hold my goat accountable. That whole parasocial thing you be doing is kind of cop out. You feel me? Like, it's not parasocial at all. And for you to egg that on by bringing India, somebody who you portray as your main thing right now, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing with her and you, she addresses you as her man, her nigga, her ball. She says she's your ball, all that. Even though you don't reciprocate the same kind of title shots and all that, you still kind of give people room to think that that's real. So you can't be mad at people for doing that. That's just my piece. You feel me? That's basically what this whole video is about. The backlash from this, and we're gonna get to the point where Vicky had something to say, which was standing up for everybody basically, and she said it wasn't directed towards you. So why should you feel some type of way? But it's like, nah, it definitely was shots towards you. But we're gonna skip.
Island. Imagine watching Love Island where they're competing for $100,000. The game show about finding love. It was about who you formed the best connection with. It's kind of like Love Island. Imagine watching Love Island where they're competing for $100,000.
And that's the thing. I know I'm yapping, but whoever's gonna watch. Listen, You might as well either have had somebody who had more personality to do the show the right way, interact with the girls the right way. That's actually gonna make it more entertaining by interacting with the girls, flirting with the girls, getting to know the girls, and treating it like actual Flavor Flav, Real Chance to Love, all that. DDG. You could have been the host, make DDG the main, you know what I mean, and you just ran it that way, because DDG will literally do that. He does that. Like, he has that kind of brand, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of on brand for him. And he'll actually make it work. But you just too shy, too laid back. Sure, you're not easy, and you're not just gonna open up to somebody you just met and shit like that. But then why do the show? You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
$1,000. I believe the contestants on this show was competing for about $20,000 or $40,000. So people are competing, and it's all about who connects with DDG the most. Girls are going out of their way to get your name tatted and things of that sort. And then India comes on, and not only does she come on to kind of antagonize the girls, but she comes on with full power to eliminate women.
This person, I am choosing to leave because I don't really know and see the Moo needs. Okay, Moo's very calm, cool, and collected, and it takes a certain to get him out of that. Okay, I knew he was on stage. I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
He liked that type of.
Right.
So unfortunately today, the first person I am going to be eliminating will be drum roll, please. Miss Brown Sugar. I'm so sorry.
You could tell she felt some type of way the way she answered it, because it's like, damn, bro, you really like. You getting girls gone for saying the wrong thing. It's a whole bunch of shit. The whole India thing is a whole nother video. Like,
Are you so shocked? Oh, tell us all about it. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we go together, but.
Huh?
I think it's you a little shaky when you're saying it. You kind of like, you standing on business, but you got to stand on business. You got to stomp on business. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. Yeah, me and him go together. Like, what you talking about? Like, you and who? Yeah, and that's why no more. You ain't got no chance. Oh, where? Like, I'm not going nowhere. So you can either just drop the mic and get the fuck out of my face, or how you want to go about this? Inflate the boxing ring? Like, what you want to do? We could fight for the love. That would have been me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't know. They would have been ready for that.
I think we go together.
Yeah, wait, what was that?
I think we go together.
Who?
Me and Moo.
Oh, it's over with now. Can I have the ring? I don't think y'all go together. It's not really a chance anymore, but thank you.
DDG allowing India to have that much power really ruined the show and turned people off. One user said, India Love is ruining my favorite content creators' content performance potential. The content is there. The content is on 1,000%, but it's basically like if DDG did a love show but was still with Kennedy, his ex-girlfriend or some ish, it completely handicaps him and makes everything awkward as hell. One user believes that India Love was bullying the girls. She says,
And the other tweet was right. Like, it was looking awkward as hell. Like, there were girls that would like make moves on him and he wouldn't even know how to react, or he wouldn't react a certain way, just to kind of like make it seem like he's not really doing much. But it's like, dog, what's the point then? You got girls over here like trying to throw it on you, and you're like, or Bubbles over here like, you know what I'm saying, giving you a hug and then give you a kiss on the cheek, and you're like, come on, bro. Like, understand. Bro, we grown, dog. Like, you're not 6 years old getting the first kiss, dude. Like,
India Love
you
definitely
be around baddies. Stop acting like you don't. Act like you've been here before.
ruined the little DDG show. Like, she was definitely bullying the girls. And I feel like that's what a lot of people felt. Now, DDG claims that he brought India Love there to be mean, to kind of intimidate them. I feel like that was a cop-out after the backlash. I don't feel like DDG told India Love, hey, come to this show and bully these girls. I feel like India Love came and kind of did that. And it came across as really mean girls because it felt like India Love had all the power and these girls were vulnerable after essentially like ruining their reputation. Another user says, at the end of the day, India Love ruined the show. Her insecurities got in the way of a lot of things. And then the way that she kept not only nitpicking, but also bullying the contestants was very disgusting and should have never been allowed. DDG needs to control his bird. I feel like where bullying comes in, it felt like India Love was exalted to like the totem pole as like the head being in charge. And a lot of these girls who did a lot of things is going to follow them forever. They essentially now is being looked at as fools, right? Another user says, my unbiased opinion by DDG Love Show is that he should have let the females know from the jump that it was entertainment only and just a game show for him, because him saying it's just a game and them folks on there real deal crying because they didn't know. That's a fact. A lot of these girls were really committed and thought it was actually going to be a love show and they were actually going to find love. Now, obviously, there's some, you know, like straight up content creators who were there and they knew from the very jump this was strictly for publicity. But there was a lot of regular girls there who thought, you know, they was actually going to date DDG. And then India Love came and made them feel really small about themselves. One user
Facts.
says, this ninja DDG tricked those girls who thought they're getting real love in that show. But in reality, what is the point of having a love show if your real life girlfriend comes on the show and let it be known that you're already in a relationship with her? That's a fact, man. And yo, where I feel sorry for the
Like I get the whole I love New York thing, but it's like, bro, what's the point? You got this a certain way you got to go about it. Then you know what I mean. Put her in a challenge, make it feel awkward, but don't give her the I don't know, bro. It's just the way she went about it is wrong, or it just didn't work. How about that? She tried to do it the right way, but it didn't work. Obviously, you haven't seen anybody else do that because only one person has pulled it off and made it entertaining. So take it how you want. Just because you see the vision and stuff like that, don't mean that it's cool. That make it right, or that make it okay.
Girls on the show is like, yo, they did so many things that's gonna follow them for life, and it felt like they did those things in vain, right? Yo, you come on a show and offering to give this man a blowjob, like 5 minutes into the show, is gonna follow you for life. Getting this man name tatted is gonna follow you for life. And it all happens in vain for no apparent reason whatsoever. The fans weren't the only ones upset.
They did all that glazing for nothing. Even Lil Agent, she just got like what 10, 20 bands, and that's it. A side hug and a good job. Season 2, like damn, bro. Now, no, let's see how many people gonna watch this one.
Conducted herself, or or how DDG brought India Love on to kind of eliminate the girls or play the head be in charge role, because the girls will get their revenge at the reunion where they will go off on India Love, and then DDG will get backlash for trying to defend India Love.
What I posted, so I did remove that repost. I'm going to stand on the post with Duke Dennis, because if we're bringing up other women's past and bringing up stuff from the past, then I feel like everybody else repost should. I just feel like if we're bringing up, you know what I mean?
But I will say this, okay? Vicky, that was unwarranted, unprovoked. India never said nothing disrespectful to you, ever.
It wasn't unwarranted. It wasn't unprovoked, because she was commenting on the space that she lived in, or that she was staying at, you know what I'm saying? And that includes her, you feel me? Basically insinuating that she's dirty, and that basically insinuating that that she's dirty, and making her look a certain type of way, you feel what I'm saying? Giving unprovoked comments to try to be funny and all that, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of was directed towards her because she's included in what she was talking about, you feel what I'm saying? It doesn't mean just because she didn't say her name that she wasn't talking about it. Not, she was kind of. So, and then for this head ass over here with Mr. Big Head Baldy to back DDG, and I really don't like that, because his stance is, hey, my brother, I'm gonna back him up. If he's wrong, he's right. If he's right, he's right. But I'm gonna back him up whether he's wrong or right. And no, that's not the right way to do. You're an older brother. You're supposed to hold your little brother accountable. You know what I'm saying? So for you to do that just because he's the breadwinner, like you got to hold his pocket. Come on, dog. Because if he gets canceled and everything goes away, you can't even provide for you. Nah, bro. Come on, dude. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's a crazy mindset. I got to protect him because he's the family breadwinner. That's basically what it gives. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you got a whole bunch of investments. You be making your bread too. You feel me? You got your little thing on YouTube. Sure, people may say it's because DDG, but I know you work hard for it. But at the same time, it's like you kind of put it like, yeah, if DDG goes down, bro, I'm gonna have to take care of my mom's bills and all that stuff, and now it's gonna be a lot on me. You're the older brother. You better figure it out. Word.
No, but I was acting out of a.
But this is dismissive, because he ends up saying, like, if any of the girls felt offended by what India said, that's on y'all. That's not very girls of you, Daryl. That's not very girls of you. I thought you was a girl. Boy girl. You're a boy's girl, whatever that means.
Motion, so if I disrespected you in any way, I want to apologize, but I did watch the clips back, and I in no shape, way, or form condone.
And it did say, oh, these girls didn't keep the same energy. They also didn't have their phone. Like, come on, bro.
Bullying of anybody sitting down on these chairs right now. I feel very disrespected just being in the cast and seeing the way that these women were spoken to, calling women losers, talking about women having a white tongue, or walking past our beds talking about how they weren't made, or we had empty chip bags, like you're better than somebody. I would never move at 30 years old like I'm better than anybody sitting in these chairs. So,
okay, but how you standing up?
Out of emotion, but that was what was reposted by her.
Like, you over here walking around trying to, you know what I'm saying? You think you right, looking like a milk dud, Chip Skylark, boy. Fuck out of here, boy.
All I'm saying is, look, Vicky, you can have whatever views you want to have, but from my understanding, India never said.
And you kind of disregarded everything she just said because she told you everything that India Love said that made her feel some type of way. So it just went out the one ear, out the other. Sometimes I can't really like back you on certain things. You feel me? And this is one thing that you're gonna have to sink in.
Nothing disrespectful to you. I feel like that was very unprovoked. I don't think you need to play Miss Leader and Miss I'm the leader of the Are You My Ball girls. Like,
I would never
that was
play
very
leader.
unnecessary. That's all I want to say. I'm not stopping nobody from pop.
The fans loved it, right? Even Skytop came and called India Love a BBL bandit. This dating show completely turned his entire community.
You didn't have that energy when she was sitting right there. That's one thing, because she said everything to your face, Miss Skytop. She said she had a whole rollout for your elimination. You just sat there and smiled and just didn't know what to say. Then when you get on the little clips page and talk about oh, now I'm not getting it removed. Like, you should have said you wasn't gonna get it removed before then. She told you to put a whole sticker on there and cover it. You didn't say yes, ma'am. All right, you didn't say yes, ma'am, but you kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like, smiled and walked away.
India, they hate her, and they hate him now because he's trying to defend her against his community, bruh. Right? Yo, DDG pissed off his community so much when he came back and attempted to chastise them, call them weirdos, call them parasocials, call them every name in the book for watching the content and hating, right? So that led to his Twitter community blocking or banning people from posting unfavorable things about him in the community. So then the haters just started a new community called DDG Unfiltered. That community is almost at like 5,000 now and is growing fast. DDG just essentially created an entire fan base that's dedicated to hating him.
Wildest shit. Brother was saying the wildest shit. Y'all want to pick and choose who y'all want to not fuck or whatever.
I feel like, sure, when it comes to the whole beef and stuff like that, you know how to retaliate, you know how to handle the situation. But when it comes to backlash and dealing with like public confrontations or addressing certain things, you should probably have like a PR person, because your points really don't be making sense sometimes, bro. And this is somebody who's been watching you since 2017, dude. Like, your points really be like, you gonna see, like, he don't make sense sometimes.
It doesn't make sense to me, bro. It doesn't make sense to me. And it's getting to a point where it's like, all right, bro, I can't even do that type content around y'all niggas. Gotta, like, maybe I'll do some shit like that on YouTube.
Whether you do it on YouTube, whether you don't, it's still gonna be clipped and put on TikTok and Twitter. So it's gonna end up in the same place. So you're like, it's not gonna make a difference. Too, damn, I forgot. I'm just yapping at this point. Oh yeah. Regarding to him saying that he can't really do this type of content anymore. Yes, it's 2025. It's not 2007. It's not 2004. Things just change. You feel what I'm saying? Things that are on TV then can't be on, like, can't really, it wouldn't really work the same now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, sure, they do reruns and stuff like that. I don't know how that works, but
And y'all niggas just get in the comments, because YouTube don't go on Twitch, on TikTok like that. Next time I do some shit like that, I'll do it on YouTube, man. Y'all niggas get 30 minutes, nigga, max, nigga. And I'm spending, nigga, a fifth of what I spent. I do that shit on YouTube, film that shit for 3 hours a day, go home, nigga, go about my day. I ain't streaming no shit like that ever again, bro. There's no way y'all gonna try to turn y'all back on me over a fucking show that I created and a girl that y'all
One thing I don't like, this nigga don't like his fans holding him accountable, bro. You got people over here saying that we don't hold you accountable and we glaze you when we be Shawn Michaels meme. I had to say Shawn Michaels meme so y'all don't clip that. But it's like, bro, you blocking people for holding you accountable and stuff like that. You kicking people out your community for speaking up. That's why they have a whole other community where they can, it's called Unfiltered, so they can say what they want, because you don't allow that space to address certain things. And it's weird. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody that speak against you, blocked. I remember some time ago, he was saying something about his fits being fire and the certain fit that he was showing is fire and all that. And I'm like, nah, that shit's ass, bro. I got timed out. Like, it gets bad, bro. It's a little toxic.
Just start watching. Is the weirdest mother ever. Like, y'all, somebody made a fuck Twitter com to literally hate on me. How is it called? DDG Unfiltered. How you using my name?
Because if we speak our mind, we get blocked. So this is where we can speak our mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not part of the community. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, you create a space where you can't really say certain things, because if you do, you get blocked, you get banned. And then when you do that, it forces people to be like, to rally up, like, oh, you got banned too? Oh, you got banned too? Yeah, I got banned for saying this. Oh, I got banned for doing this. Oh, yeah, I got banned for doing this too. Yeah, that's crazy how he's moving. You know what? We're gonna make a community where we can say what we want. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, these are still your fans. It's just the fans that you kind of like exile. You feel what I'm saying? And they form their own little thing. You feel me? Where they can actually speak their mind. That you got to understand and see it from that point of view. You can't just be like, oh, y'all turning y'all back on me. Y'all switching up all because of this. That's crazy. Like, you're not gonna gaslight, buddy. Maybe the little 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds, but you're not gonna gaslight somebody who's actually your age.
And you using that shit to hate on me.
It's not hating, nigga.
It's like, what the fuck? Find out who made that bitch. I can block them on every fuck account that they have.
What I say? And I know the leader of the whole thing. I'm not gonna out him. I know the leader of the whole thing. They was speaking this before everybody else was speaking this. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that she's probably like the mod of this shit. Matter of fact, I don't even know if it's a he or she, but I'd assume so. But yeah, she got a strong vendetta against India. I think he knows who it is, but I don't know if he blocked her. He did address her, but he doesn't know whether he's a fan or not. I don't know. I don't know if it's a he or she or what, so it might be a little bit, I don't know, but I know who it is, and I ain't gonna say who.
It's getting to a point where it's like, all right.
I don't know, man. It's not looking good for DDG right now, man. I don't know what he's gonna do to bounce back from this. If I'm DDG, man, I'll just stick to regular content. I'll tell India Love to not make her appearance on the stream for.
Yeah, lead us to Deshae. Deshae did it the right way, and he ain't even make it the goal to be that way. Back when he used to do the whole, I invited 10 girls to one location. I got a B&B and we're staying there for the week. Boom, banger. I was tuned in. I'm like, damn, I can't wait to get to this level so I could do stuff like this. This is lit. You feel me? Like, Deshae's the right man for the job. I'm sorry, y'all. Some of y'all don't like him, but I'm just saying, this type of content will go crazy for Deshae. He knows how to do it. He knows how to get down. Pause. No glaze.
Wow, man. Because right now, bro, whenever you bring her in on your stream, now unless like your relationship is predicated on y'all working together and her getting like the residual clout from the streams, which India Love been famous for a while. I don't feel like she's solely pretending to like DDG based on, like him bringing her on stream. I feel like they have a real relationship. So if your relationship is real, bro, just keep it off stream, homie. Bringing her on is only gonna, like drive y'all apart some more. If every time she comes on your stream, she gets hated, eventually she's gonna grow resentment for you, which I don't feel like you want as well, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, man? And if you're still watching.
And she addressed it and she doubled down on it. I'm like, we get the concept. It's that's not the problem. The problem is they don't mess with it. Like, they not jacking it, dude. Like, we're all the same age. We're grown. Come on, bro. You got to kind of hold yourself accountable. You kind of got to like think from outside the box. You're an influencer. It's a different way of thinking. You got to, I don't know. Hey, that's just me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Who am I? You know what I'm saying? I only got 400 subscribers. That being said, that's the end of this video. Comment down below your thoughts. If you want to comment down below some slick shit like,
oh, why you keep posting? Oh, why you keep yapping?
This is a reaction video, dude. I'll see y'all later, man. Locked in. Let's get it. Bye.